if you consider where we were, say, a year ago.
U.S. President Barack Obama touted the nuclear summit as a success, as a step in the right direction to keep nuclear weapons out of the hands of terrorist organizations, such as al-Qaeda.
Today's progress was possible because these leaders came not simply to talk, but to take action. Not simply to make vague pledges of future action, but to commit to meaningful steps that they are prepared to implement right now.
The U.S. president and leaders from nearly 50 nations assembled a work plan that would safeguard excess nuclear material within 4 years.
The real success stories will be in what these individual countries say they will do, and the identification of concrete actions that they may take over the next 4 years.
After hours of negotiations, the White House received a bump at the summit. Canada says it will send all of its spent nuclear material to the U.S. Ukraine pledged to give up its weapons-grade uranium. At the end of the two-day summit, other countries jumped on board to send enriched uranium to the U.S. and Russia, as the two nations agreed to reduce their own stockpiles of weapons-grade plutonium equaling 68 tons, an amount large enough to make 17,000 nuclear weapons.
We agreed to have our experts meet on a regular basis, to measure progress, to ensure that we're meeting our commitments, and to plan our next steps.
Iran and North Korea became the focus of speculation about their nuclear technologies, while Egypt's foreign minister is calling for the international community to pressure Israel. Iran and North Korea were not present at the summit. The U.S. president accused Iran of violating international regulations and discussed progress of sanctions, but he has not won the full support of China President Hu Jintao for severe sanctions.
It's a sign of the degree to which international diplomacy is making it more possible for us to isolate those countries that are breaking their international obligations.
Iran officials deny any claims of breaking international rules with their nuclear technologies. They say their nuclear program is only for peaceful purposes. South Korea says it will host the next nuclear security summit in 2012. Colin Campbell, Washington.